you need. 777.
Want to get groceries? Alexa can help with that. Want to get the temperature? She can help with that too. Want to get it right? Just say, Alexa, enable the KABC AM skill.
Okay, here's AM 790 KABC.
KABC dependable traffic right now. City of Industry 60 freeway eastbound on 7th Avenue with breakdown. Number 1 lane has been blocked. That's left side of the freeway. And with that left lane shut down, eastbound 60 approaching the area, very slow traffic conditions. Jam begins at about Santa Anita Avenue. Mid-City now getting rid of a crash. 10 freeway eastbound just before Vermont Avenue. Looks like cars right shoulder, but traffic extra slow from the 405 freeway. And also in Whittier, 605 freeway northbound at Beverly Boulevard. Crash there, injury accident, right lane blocked. That's dependable traffic. I'm Richard Turnage, JM 790 KABC.
Do you like taking your car to a shop for maintenance repairs?
Oh, are you kidding?
Exactly. All over Southern California are using RepairSmith. RepairSmith will do all your car maintenance or repair in your driveway safely with no contact.
RepairSmith works on my car at home?
Anything your car needs. Oil change, battery replacement, or brakes, you name it. From regular maintenance to major repairs, RepairSmith will do it all at your home.
What kind of cars?
All of them. RepairSmith has specialists for every make, year, and model of car, foreign or domestic.
Expensive?
No, you'll pay the same you would at a local shop. There's no fee for coming to your house, and you even get a guaranteed quote before you book. No surprises or extra fees.
Life just got a whole lot easier.
To get a free quote or to schedule in car repairs, go to repairsmith.com and enter code RADIO. It's REPAIRSMITA.com, code RADIO. Repairsmith.com, code RADIO.
Look who's trending, Dan Bongino and Shapiro. This is dangerous.
Dan Bongino at 9, Shapiro at 3, John Phillips in between. Now that's a dangerously good lineup. AM 790 KABC. This is the new Black Republican Show. Now, Congressional Candidate Joe Collins and Robert Foster.
Okay. All right, you guys. We're back. And listen, I wanna tell you guys this. So our sponsors, Laguna Legal at LagunaLegalHelp.com, has like an amazing thing going on right now. If you follow them on all social media platforms, at LagunaLegalHelp.com, you can enter for a chance to win a free estate plan with a value of $1,000. All you gotta do is go to their social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Laguna Legal Help, and click that follow button and send them a message. Let them know that Joe Collins sent you, so I can know that you guys came from me. And tell them that you want to enter that drawing to get that free estate plan. I think it's wonderful, especially with COVID going around right now. People are unfortunately passing away from pre-existing conditions, or they're passing away from complications due to COVID, or they're just passing away, period. It's always important to have your affairs in order. And I think that with a trust and estate plan, you can make that happen. This is important. Don't wait to the last minute to get your affairs in order. Go to LagunaLegalHelp.com or follow Laguna Legal Help on all social media platforms to go get that estate. Now, we are back with my friend Tim James, who is a health coach and a founder of ChemicalFreeBody.com. And he was going into something extremely important. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic back over to him. And for those of you who are streaming with me on live stream, I know you can't hear what Tim is talking about. So go to KABC.com, go all the way to the bottom of the screen, click the play button. That way you can listen to what Tim is talking about. He got some important news that he's talking about right now. So Tim, go ahead and finish talking about what you were talking about.
Well, I forgot what it was, but I want to talk about moving.
Let's do it.
You know, there's so much fear out there. And I was trying to did a radio show earlier today. And they said, what can we do? And I said, number one thing is turn off the damn news.
True.
Turn it off. It's in 24 the news and most of the politicians out there. It's WWF.
Hey, Tim and Rob, do you guys know what the worst part about the news is? The news turns people into hypochondriacs. Do you know what a hypochondriac is? A hypochondriac, for those who don't know, following us on the social media or listening on the radio, a hypochondriac is a person who would listen to the news on a regular basis or listen to somebody say something, and it sounds so convincing that you start to think that you have what that person is talking about. And it normally happens at nighttime when you hear the commercials and Valtrex, it'll get you right if you have herpes. And you be sitting there thinking to yourself, I got that. I might have herpes. You know what I'm saying? Because the Valtrex commercials, when it's in commercials. Go for it. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. You know what else is crazy? I'm looking at the chat room, right? And people are still asking me the same question. Why is your show called The New Black Republican? Why can't it just be The Republican? It's a new show, Black, and I'm a Republican. And we talk about issues from the perspective of a Republican from the inner city. That's why the show is called The New Black Republican. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. Don't tell me, well, what if I had a show called The White Republican? I really don't care. I hope you have great content or nobody's going to listen to it. All right. The show doesn't have anything to do with color, race, or segregation, because if it did, you wouldn't be on the live stream asking me about why my show is called The New Black Republican while you're tuned in, listening to me and Tim and Rob and our callers talk about issues that are going on in the world from the perspective of a Black Republican. This is why we lose elections, because you guys don't know anything about Black Republicans from the inner city. You think that everybody's perspective, and it's not. It's completely different. So if you want elections, if you guys want to know what it takes to engage with Black people from the inner city on a level that they can understand, it would behoove you to not only listen to this show, but put your own personal perspectives, your own personal opinions about the name of my show aside and listen to the content. Period. That's it. All, okay? That's it. Now, Tim, let's go back to what you were talking about, because you were talking about something that was important in it and how to boost your immune system. I want to hear that.
Well, there's some basic things.
Water.
95% of people are not drinking water. We have a cellular dehydration, right? And when you don't drink enough water, the first place your body goes to get water is your kidneys.
Yep.
If you don't have enough water, you actually lower your, right?
So
blood needs water, your lymphatic, which is your garbage removal system, needs water. And when your colon's always being sucked out of water, your colon gets dry and packed, and that's why the average person is carrying around about 6 to 12 pounds of impacted fecal material in the colon. That's why when I get fighters on, they're like very excited because I can help them drop about 6 to 12 pounds of dead weight. They can turn into muscle weight.
Yep.
But for us, it is the colon is supposed to be a waste removal system, not a storage tank. So the first thing is getting that funk and junk out of there, drinking lots of water. We have a product called Jet Detox to help people with that, or you can go to called colon hydrotherapy, or you can enemas. Now you guys can look that stuff up because I want to talk about some other stuff. So drinking half your body weight in liquid ounces of purified water daily. And if you're in the city, water high pressure pipes, you have to restructure that water because high pressure pipes make the water molecule big, and it's kind of like a bowling ball trying to fit through a chain link fence.
Wow.
The water molecule fence is your testing strategy. You want to restructure the water. You want to drink, if you're a 200-pound person, that's 100 pounds, or 100 pounds, 100 ounces of water a day. If you're a 100-pound person, that's 50 ounces a day.
Yeah.
In an arid climate, where you're an athlete, you're doing marathons, you want to drink a little bit more.
Wow.
95% of people are not doing this. Okay, so there's a big room for improvement, and it's going to help boost your immune system and your brain health. Number 2, chewing your food until liquefied. Very few people do this. In fact, it's less than 4%. Mom was right. Chew when you chew food, you have 2 ducts in your upper mouth and 4 in your lower mouth that treat these enzymes, amylase and lipase. This is what's breaking down your fats and your carbs. So you masticate the food, you break it down into small pieces, you deliver these enzymes, it goes into your stomach, and then in your stomach, these enzymes are starches in your fat.
All right, listen, don't go to number 3 yet. We got about a minute, and then we're gonna go to break, and I want people to be able to hear that. If you can't hear Tim, you got to go to kabc.com, go to the bottom of the screen, click the play button. I just started this live stream thing to where people can see us. And Rob, you're missing out because I look really good on this computer right here. I got the nice camera and everything, and I'm slimming up because I've been drinking a lot of water. I look really good. Wayman drinking a lot of water too. His skin over there is glistening. I can see his forehead. Yep, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, like a fresh Cadillac. And notice I said Cadillac, right? Cadillac. But yeah, I'm yeah. Yeah, he's solid. He's solid. But we're about to go to break. When we come back, Tim's going to give us the rest of the keys to success when it comes to maintaining your health. So you guys stay tuned, KABC.com. Go to the website, click on the link, press play, then go to LagunaLegalHelp.com and follow them on all social media platforms at Laguna Legal Help.
KABC, dependable traffic right now. 605 freeway northbound past Beverly Boulevard. Accident earlier. Right lane blocked with emergency personnel for a time. Traffic, stop and go, extra slow conditions in spots northbound 65.
All right, you guys. This is like our first time doing the live stream. We got the whole setup here. And so I think next time I'm going to figure out how to hook all these cameras and stuff up directly to the system that they have here at the studios at KABC. That way you guys can hear everything. This is our first time. I think it's pretty legit. I think it's dope. But unfortunately, this time you got to go to kabc.com and you got to log in. You don't have to log in. Go to the website, go to the bottom of the screen, click the play button, and you can hear what Tim is talking about. He's talking about ways to maintain your health. And I think he's talking about people being dehydrated at this time. So he's bringing a lot of valuable information. He's a health coach, extremely legit. He's been doing this for a very long time, and excited to have him here on the show. And he's with chemicalfreebody.com. He's a founder of that. But next time, I promise I'm gonna have this whole thing down. All right. But we're on commercial break right now. And as soon as we get off commercial break, we're gonna get right back into these keys to success. And kerosene, Maxine. All right. And for a lot of things, like race is a problem, but it's not a problem that we can ignore. I know ignored it makes it seem like it's gonna go away, but that's the furthest thing from the truth. The only way to mitigate the issues that come from racism is by addressing it. And I know a lot of people don't want to. A lot of people don't want to talk about race because it's a very touchy situation, but it's necessary, regardless if we like it or not. Like I can call Joe Biden racist all day because of his past, but if nobody wants to talk about it, then they're going to get away with it every single time. Democrats get away with it every single time. So it's extremely important that we not ignore the fact about race. Now, does race play a huge part in society? I mean, absolutely. Does race determine if a person can be successful or not? No. And that's the only part that race doesn't play. But for every other aspect in life, then I mean, you got to talk about it with impunity. All right. Please do that. Let's stop being afraid to talk about race. These are real issues. What's up, everybody on Instagram? Rob is not in the studio today. I don't know where Rob is. I wasn't here last week. I was taking care of business in DC, but Rob's not here today. But everybody's asking me, why is the show called New Black Republican? This is racist. What if I had a show called The New White Republican? I wouldn't care. I'm not a sensitive person. Those things don't make me feel any type of way. Joe is a Dixiecrat. Joe is worse than a Dixiecrat. He's, in my opinion, I think he's a Klansman because he did speak at the Grand Wizard's funeral. So, and they did endorse Hillary Clinton when they ran against Trump. So, you know, but I just find it extremely funny how Joe Biden didn't care about the border until a bunch of black people came to the border. Now, all of a sudden, it's a problem. It's not about those border patrol doing their job or not. It's just the fact that all of a sudden it's a heightened sense of security that needs to be put on the border. But what do I know? Log in KABC.com, click the play button.
Now, Congressional Candidate Joe Collins and Robert Foster.
All right, Rob. I'm trying to tell these people online that race matters. People don't race. And I'm telling them that, you know, your race plays an important part in every facet of it. It doesn't determine how successful you're going to be. But you have to talk about race because it's a huge problem. But you know what else is the problem? Kurt, tell them what the problem is.
Because you put food on the table to feed your family, you are not broke to me. Only a strong person would swallow his pride and take any job he can to provide for his family. When the root is deep, there's reason to feel need. That's what the problem is.
See, that's right on. That's right on time. Tim, you got some nuggets you were dropping, man. We got about 4 minutes on the show. Go ahead and finish talking to us about how to maintain your weight.
Okay, core secret number 3 is white liquid with meals.
Uh-oh.
The reason why you do this is if you're chewing your food well and you're putting all those enzymes in your stomach to process and use the digestion and stimulation of nutrients, and you drink purified or structured water or beer or wine or apple juice, you're going to digest those digestive enzymes. You go back to fermentation and gut rot, and over time it's going to destroy those hair-like structures in your gut called villi, and you're going to end up getting leaky gut, these little microscopic tears or holes in your intestinal lining, and then undigested food particles and microbes will slip into the blood and start causing a whole bunch of problems for you. There's that one. So the rule of thumb, stop drinking liquids about an hour before you eat, and then wait 2 hours after you're done eating, start drinking a lot of liquids. Less than 2% population doing that. So I know 90% of people listening have massive better health rates.
Yeah.
Number 4 is we live in a stressed out environment. Okay, that's where it is. Even before COVID, we live in stress, right? So before you eat, 1 to 2 minutes worth of deep breaths. Breath work, breath exercise, whatever you do. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Top, release up to the mouth. On the bottom, and then repeat. And do this for 1 to 2 minutes. The blood will rush into the organ system so you can actually digest it. Take you to outer fight or flight, and then rest and digest. Now, because what was the title of your show again?
The New Black Republican. Rob, stop breathing so hard. Nobody can hear you. Before you eat. Yeah, but breathe with those because your breath stink.
You don't realize when you just take 2 seconds to get your breath right, your mind, your oxygen level is at max. You know, you're moving blood, you know, you're circulating. You get that gain of energy that fast.
If you do it with a Listerine strip, you get more energy. Go ahead, Tim.
I'm going to say some live before I take off.
All right.
So if you have
Oh, shoot. Come on.
You need 15 times more sunlight than somebody with light colored skin. Period. Okay. Why is it that none of the homeless people are getting COVID? Because they're outside, they're getting lots of sunshine. The only difference between a black person or a dark skinned person and a light colored person is the dark colored people have their heritage with a whole lot of sunlight.
It's the melanin.
That's it.
Yeah, the melanin.
Blood underneath the microscope from a dark colored person or white colored person, same damn thing. We are all human beings. But the reality is, if you have dark skin, you need 15 times more sunlight. You need vitamin D, vitamin D3. Without it, it's a death sentence.
It's true.
Lockdown, especially where people of color, you have better be supplementing with the D3. Vitamin D3 actually creates these capsaicins. They're like bullets which hold in viruses.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have them, you're losing part of your innate immune system, and you're not going to be able to have these little machine-eating holes in the viruses. So it's very important. Here we go. Get in the sun, get outside, wear natural fiber clothing, and supplement with vitamin D. I recommend 5,000 international units a day.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Hey, Tim, tell everybody where they can find you at on social media and give them your address and your website and your phone number and all that stuff.
Probably the best way is just chemicalfreebody.com. That's chemicalfreebody.com. There you can have a link to my podcast. It's called The Health Hero Show. Had a lot of cool people on the show. You guys can there's a lot of information there that's free. If people want products, just go to the product tab. I would suggest going to the savings bundle to get a discount. And then start there. If you have any questions, call it. Double your money back guarantee and all of our stuff. But there's a lot of free information on the website and on my podcast. Just want to tune in and get to know me that way.
Hey, somebody got a question for you on the live stream. It says, how much does melanin cost in 2021?
How much does melanin cost?
That's a real question. I just figured you know.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know.
Melanin. Yep. All right, Tim. Listen, we got to finish this conversation. He said by vitamin D. All right. Hey, we got to come back on. You know, COVID is still a hot topic, man. So we probably have you on in about 2 weeks or something like that, man. We got a lot of things to talk about, but I appreciate you coming on today.
We do. And when I come on next time, I will talk about math and oral health, molecular systems biology analysis. I'm going to blow your mind.
All right, cool. Look, you got to break that down in layman terms because people read at a 4th grade, listen at a 3rd grade level.
Let me break it down. Math, you jacked up your oral bacteria in your mouth, which is systemic to your entire health. So
Yeah.
You screw up your health, they're wearing a mask, and your kids' health.
All right,
Have a
cool.
5-year research being done before COVID began.
All right, cool. Thanks, Tim. Listen, you guys. I appreciate you coming on and listening. Appreciate Tim. We'll be back next week. And this whole live stream thing figured out as well. I'm brand new to this, so I appreciate you guys being patient with me on it. Look, we're doing things new. We got the website, newblackrepublican.com. That's going to be coming up. It's up. It's not finished, but you can go look at it. Follow me on all social media platforms at Joe E. Collins 3. You can follow Robert at The Real Robert Foster, and we will be back next week. God bless you guys. Stay safe. Peace.